Ouch! Wanna play? Bleep, bloop, bloop, bleep.
First Blood.
Team.
Yeah, 5 seconds left now. Radiant team ban! Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero! 5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine. Entire team ban. Whew, Radiant team ban. Uh, 10 seconds to pick your hero, you moron. You better pick your hero. 5 seconds. Oh, dire team ban. Come on, Radiant team, you gotta pick them right. You really gotta pick a hero. You got 10 seconds left. You better pick your hero. 5 seconds. Go, dire team. Pick them up. Pick them out. You really gotta pick a hero. You got 10 seconds left. Yeah, 5 seconds left now. Come on, dire team, pick it good.
Tiny.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero! 5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Western Europe qualifiers for the International 2022. I'm Eddie Pixel here with Fogged, and as you can see below me, we've got Game 3 ready to go here, draft beginning. And of course, this series standing 1-1 with Into the Breach being able to take that Game 2 and looking just very good overall as a team whilst they did it. Whereas for Secret, just kind of all over the place, Fogged. You know, that game was very much a game where everybody just fell apart together. For Secret.
Yeah, it was everyone coming together for Into the Breach, everyone falling apart for Secret, and already we're going to see a little bit of adaptation. The Lena's gone, so definitely Secret perhaps feeling a little bit of that pressure from Supreme. But Into the Breach, they'll get their Tiny, and Ari, I think he actually, for me, you know, it was tough to just give him like MVP or something like that, but he was definitely in the running for it. His tossbacks, his stuns, everything was pretty much on point. And now they'll be the ones to take the Invoker.
All right, I like it.
You know, for those who don't know, this is one of his most played heroes, so maybe want to bring it as Nisha cracks his back in an incredibly aggressive position.
Yeah, that makes me want to have a good stretch.
Come
on, lads and ladies, have a stretch.
I mean, after that last one, maybe he is feeling a bit of that pressure. Like, he's got his work cut out for him.
That's true. He's got to get his back in shape if he wants to carry.
He does. He needs to put them on his back.
Game could be heavy.
Team banned.
Yeah. So yeah, let's see what he decides to opt first. That Invoker, they're gonna get the Void. If this, you know, we talked about it a bit last game. You know, that Void versus Invoker, the matchup can be really strong throughout all stages.
And interesting as well it will be to see what they do with the Marcy, because if it does end up on that offlane, I feel like, as you pointed out, you know, even though Reza wasn't dying, he wasn't feeding, it did kind of feel that he was on a hero that just wasn't able to do enough, you know, as much as Secret needed to be able to hold their own in that sort of mid portion of the game.
Yeah, I totally have to agree. I actually was I'm glad you brought it up because I was gonna comment on it. He ended the game 2-1 and 9, right? But if you actually look at his damage in the game, he did 15,000, which is less than like the CM and the tiny. Like his damage was actually extremely lackluster because he couldn't stick on targets. Maybe not the most comfortable like in this type of like, in a pro game. Of course, like he's played it for sure in like pubs and stuff like that. But pro games, if you're playing core Marcy, things are definitely a lot more different. So yeah, he got addressed, and I think they'll probably.
Okay. Yeah, which may have been the plan in that last game, but you know, for whatever reason, well, for an understandable reason, because of course Zayats is sort of top tier on the techies, they kind of maybe changed it in that last moment to be able to fit the techies into the draft.
You really got to pick.
Yeah, I think they really thought that they was going to have this like explosive team fight element inside, like at the 15-minute mark where they're Invoker, Quaswex, he's always like sneaking around, finding Lina, always getting this initiation with the techies on top of him, but it actually like never happened. Supreme just didn't give the opportunity. Maybe the idea of the game did not go the way that Zayats had anticipated. Now we'll see the annoying heroes for Void, at least in game and in lane. So Viper, Beastmaster banned.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10
Any
seconds
heroes
left
in
to pick a
particular
hero.
that you do want to see comboed up with the Void? Something like it's sort of like the puppy Snapfire going to be high on the list.
Perhaps I'm a little shocked that Death Prophet's not been so prioritized, at least in this matchup. That one's still gonna trickle through because that's one of those like super top heroes at the moment. Does give you good push, gives you tight inside a pretty okay fight inside Chrono. Could be an option. I just always want somebody, some things that commit in Chrono. I never like seeing a Void draft where it's just Void dish.
5 seconds left now.
Inside that Chrono.
Absolutely, especially in the way that we see Secret kind of choose to play, where for a large portion of the early game, Crystallis just doesn't really tend to get involved.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to need a lot to come out from for sort of Rezo and Nisha's hero in terms of impact in the early stages.
I think Death Prophet and Queen of Pain look a little likely, at least for me, for Nisha, just because I think he's looking more for like lane bullying. I see the bans, at least from Into the Breach. I see the Kunkka ban too, so they're looking to protect this Invoker matchup.
Yeah.
Entire team ban.
Yeah, I can see that.
I've seen people pick the Invokers and stuff, and you can do okay. Versus you can trade it like in a way versus like these swaps, but you have to play really well around the first 2 waves. If you're gonna go egg short. See the Quaswex do pretty.
10 seconds to pick your hero.
Yeah, we'll see which one Nisha does opt for.
Yeah, 5 seconds left now.
See what ban Into the Breach want to close up this stage of the draft with. If they want to take something else away from Puppy.
Another beast man. Similar bans the last time, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was Beast, Tench, and last ban was.
Did they have a Chen early on in the bans?
One of them was.
You really got to pick a hero.
Last game was Void. That was the last one.
Yeah, of course.
Chen.
But Death Prophet's in the pool.
Chen's in the pool. And so that, yeah.
Yep.
You're right. DP here for Secret. Certainly could see it.
Yeah, looks definitely possible.
Yeah.
Options.
10 seconds to pick your hero.
I mean, what else would you like to see Rezo on?
5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine.
Just a traditional offlaner, more. To be honest with you, like any traditional offlaner. Marcy's not the most traditional. To be like regular initiating hero. Okay.
I will imagine this isn't going to be the mid Mirana that we saw from, of course, Goon Squad show us was possible earlier.
I would imagine not. It gives them. This has good like potential with like the lots of setup with Chrono and with the Marcy aggression, but I'd imagine that's Zayats.
Yep.
But I mean.
But then is this going to be a Marcy Mirana lane?
That's what I'm thinking this could maybe be switched up. Perhaps maybe it's a 3 Mirana. I don't know, actually.
I mean, the lane can work right in the sense that, if you're taking points in Dispose, you've got a bit of setup for the arrow. If you're able to sort of tear people away from the lane, throw them to the side.
The Harat, just right-click with Sidekick is decent, too. You have arrow for the Chen. I don't know. This is interesting. Yeah. It's likely to be a support, but definitely always fun to theory craft with this one since you get to see mid-Mirana. And core Mirana got buffed.
I mean, if you're going to play this as your 2, sort of 3 and a 4, do you still want to just get a CM for Puppy?
I'm thinking some setup, yeah. Someone to CM Willow. Man, Willow probably not the nicest.
You want to see something like sort of down that route rather than like the Omni Knight again, right?
Yes, I don't want to be some Saber with Void.
Pick it good.
Witch Doctor.
Oh,
Okay, the doctor, someone that contributes into Chronosphere as
yeah,
well.
absolutely.
Cask is different now. It's not 5 seconds on the Chen creeps or anything like that, but it's still lots of damage at least, and it does give you void. Chrono damage.
10 seconds to pick your hero, you
Can be
moron.
a bit of a vulnerable hero,
5
though,
seconds,
right?
Morty.
It can
It'll be
definitely
fine.
be.
You know, you see sort of these tinies and invokers. We'll see what sort of route the invoker goes with the skill build, but it's like an exhort, an avalanche, and a sunstrike thrown your way, and you know you're not going to have the chance of being able to lay down a death ward in a team fight. It's going to be very hard to do so at the least. Let's see, what do they want here for the carry? And for Jibe, I mean, for both sort of sides. I mean, Jibe very much stepped up in terms of his impact in that game too. He was massive on the Razor.
Was. I'm so curious about this Witch Doctor. Because like the people used to pick it versus Chen because you'd have 5-second stuns on creeps with Cask. It's no, it hasn't.
I'm sure he reads his patch notes. Folks.
I mean,
Don't worry.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping.
Don't
You know,
worry.
I've seen some stuff. You know, this was a while ago. This
Yeah.
was 7.31. It was about a year ago, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. How long was 7.31 ago?
I
What
was
was the date on 7.31?
before last TI, weren't it?
It was a while
Ages.
ago.
It was a
Yeah, it was a
long
while.
time ago.
So
Back when
I mean,
I
either
was
way,
a young kid.
it is a hero that's strong for Chrono, but I'm really curious to see why he'd want to pick it into
Yeah.
this one. It's kind of cool. Maybe the heal. I don't know. Again, the heal does damage now, as I think I don't know if anybody even knows that one, but that's kind of cool.
Radiant team
Yeah,
ban.
don't try and do any crazy builds where you're trying to buff that. It doesn't work.
No, you
Don't-
cannot
don't,
go Holy Locket.
Don't go with some sort of DPS heal build. It does not work.
Don't worry.
Well,
I've had so many games with like
yeah.
1-4-1 Witch Doctors now because it's like the funniest build. And we'll get DP for Into the Breach, so a really good push hero. Synergizes well with this Chen. Silence can be really valuable versus this Void and
you better pick
Void
your
Mirana.
hero. 5 seconds.
I mean, absolutely, yeah. Silence just wrecks all these heroes. I mean, it wrecks a lot of heroes, but
it wrecks, like, fucking theory.
in terms of the timings of when these heroes are going to want to be impactful, you know, they're not going to have ways to protect themselves from it. And yeah, getting Death Prophet as a 4th pick certainly feels a lot better
Pretty good.
across the board in this meta than getting as a 4th pick Witch Doctor, in terms of what we know what these heroes do.
I would be inclined to agree.
And this will be, you remember what this is going to be Jibe taking this to the offlane. And
Oh, it from what it looks like, yep.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10
So,
seconds left
yeah.
to pick a hero.
Tiny at his side, which for me, in my opinion,
Yeah,
way better than having like a
5 seconds
Pango
left
at your
now.
side. He can actually protect you, provide some stuff inside the lane. You can get kills, etc. So
Radiant team ban.
now what does Otaka want to do? Like, do you want to go for some sort of nimble carry that's going to be able to jump and dodge around this sort of the chronos and such? Or do you want to go for something that's just going to be able to not care about being chronoed?
that's what I was thinking as well too, because I'm seeing the bans right now. TB ban, that's one that does care about being chronoed for sure.
Honestly, after
you
that
really gotta
last
pick a
game,
hero.
I'm
You got
kind of
10
down for him
seconds
to play
left.
Slark again. It's a good Slark game.
5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine.
You know, you go for this sort of Ags build, suddenly, you know, good luck trying to pounce, leap, and time walk away.
Chronosphere is kind of the counter though. That's the one. That's like picking Weaver into
Yeah,
Void
but
a
you
little
just
bit.
dodge it. Just dodge it, lol.
Just dodge
Just
it.
press pounce. I don't know. He really impressed last game on his
He did.
side.
I mean, he was really, really good.
And outside of the chrono, it's not. It's a good Slark game.
Entire team ban.
But you're right. Maybe they'll respect that chrono enough to not go for it.
I mean, it literally shows him. Like, it
I
shows
know.
the hero.
I know, but you
So-
got to hit it, and he could be all. You know.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess I could. I could. I
But
don't
so
like
you
it
want
as
to
much.
go the route of sort of having some big carry that just is going to have the farm to get like good BKB
10
or something
seconds
to
to
allow
pick
them
your
to
hero,
just
you
survive through a chrono,
moron.
stop that sort of follow-up damage causing issues to them.
You better pick your hero. 5 seconds.
Yeah, most likely. I'm trying to think. Like, honestly, I was looking. I'm like, maybe it's not a bad PUBG
Radiant
game.
team
You're playing
pick.
into Void.
Yeah, but you're playing as a Maledict though, right?
That's true. But then
That's
any
kind
hero
of
in
that is
concept, right?
that's sort of the tank busting spell.
It is. All right, how about this? Looking at their
Yeah.
lone druid with their draft,
Does he play it?
he does.
He does. Okay,
Entire
yeah.
team
I
pick.
mean that doesn't sound like a bad shout. Secret. They'll close up with what will probably be the
Mid-Pango.
mid Pango, right? Yeah, you're gonna have this
Yeah.
Mirana Marcy playing the lane together.
Okay, interesting. Blue, actually purple, like blue-purple draft from C.
Oh man,
Rising in
Rick, there's only
colors.
10 seconds left to pick a hero.
See
A lot
what-
of team fight, a lot of damage this time. If
5
Pango's
seconds
alive,
left
they'll have.
now.
It's. I mean, it's kind of reliant on damage for Pango again. Not the most to throw inside Chronosphere. They have the Mirana and the Witch Doctor kind of spells, but
What do they want to go? What do they want to do?
They,
Choose your hero.
Dawnbreaker coming in. And
oh, it's their old carry route. They used to do this.
yeah.
This was actually, I believe, banned in the first phase by Secret last game. Am I wrong? I remember them banning Dawn. Yeah, they banned it first phase last game.
I mean,
So maybe something that slipped their minds, because it is one of those carries that Otaker does play.
it is. You're going to be pretty beefy. And of course, you are going to have that ability to save or provide some sort of opportunity for other heroes to live if Chrysalis doesn't go for the chrono on yourself. If he tries to go for someone else in these situations, there's a high chance that Otaker will be able to fly over and provide that chance to turn the team fights around.
Susceptible, very susceptible early game though as this Dawnbreaker. Even jumping in, because even if you do jump in, let's say into like a chrono or something like that, you're jumping yourself into a lot of spells that can connect on you easily. Like if Nisha's not caught in chrono, he will rip you apart early game. But they do have it's a really fast-paced draft from into this time around. It does scale pretty strong as well too with that Invoker Dawn combo, but it's gonna hit towers early.
Yeah, no, for sure. If they start getting that sort of similar momentum as they did in game 2, easily the potential to close this game down a lot quicker. You know, this isn't going to be one that they'll choose to draw out or need to draw out if they do start taking those early. Well, we're looking forward to see how this one plays out. As I said, a lot of people were expecting Secret, maybe even themselves, to turn up the day. First series for them off the qualifiers, get that 2-0 out the way. It's not happening. That game 2 into the breach, that Secret, they may be the ones that end up struggling in this series today. Game 3, draft's done, game started. Get you into the action here as everything on the line for who's going to be able to stay in this upper bracket, who's going to find their way down to the lower. We're going to know very, very shortly here with this final game of the series to be played.
We're in for a treat this game too. We have, I mean, what should be a lot more kills on the map than the last one, because I think we only had like 3 kills.
It was a slow,
15 minutes or something.
It was something
this
crazy.
One should have a lot faster pace, a lot more action. Witch Doctor Void constantly going to try to go for kill threat. I mean, Pango Invoker, that's going to be a bit of a trade farm, but important to point out, we're going to have to watch for the dispels from the Invoker versus Shield Crash in mid game. Definitely be really strong. And then, of course, also one of my favorite interactions, that one thing that I will always point out or try to point out, Marcy with Pango, the sidekick plus swashbuckle. So have to
Boy, I'm getting ready for the
kind
game
of factor
to start 30 seconds.
in a lot of times. You want to burst Pango down, because if he gets a swashbuckle off in mid-team fights with the sidekick, he full heals essentially.
I mean, all in, because you might, Supreme he'll go for the Quaswex build this.
Absolutely.
Because it's just going to be so disruptive in those mid-game fights.
Yeah, and he has like a Chen, so otherwise there's like no playmaking. He needs to be one to move around. Can't just be relied on Tiny to be one to do stuff around the map.
Battle's about to go.
We get 3 again. That's different from Zayats. Goes for the Starstorm level 1. The damage is, it's a lot easier now to that secondary, the fall from the Starstorm, so I guess he just wants the most damage possible inside the lane. The mana is really good level 2, but yeah, definitely different.
I mean, and overall, do you like that this top lane is being played this way around, with Red once again giving it a shot on the core offlane Marcy?
I prefer a core Marcy to a core Mirage most times.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Honestly, straightforward, so.
Denied.
I mean, I'm curious because the starting build too. Especially versus Chen, I really thought he was just gonna get arrow and try to arrow the creep that Chen takes, but now he has Starstorm, so.
I mean, imagine he'll get it level 2, right? Or will he be pressured to get leap?
Maybe he feels like he needs to go for leap or something. I don't know. It's different. Hidaro is kind of out trading him here.
It really is. This is a fair bit of damage. Yeah, Kadara getting himself a new creep, knowing that there's nothing that Zayats can do to take it off him.
Zayats is just dead.
I think he is.
I'm pretty sure he's just getting purged again and just chased.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be first. Oh, fire!
There's another one. There's another one. He's got like a cooldown. Oh, miss!
What a miss!
Ooh, first blood.
He's got him. First blood. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that probably what happens when you take level 1 Starstorm and you put that in your pubs, isn't it, Fog?
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I was really astonished that he did take it. Okay.
If you have an arrow
Hidaro
elite there, you're probably living. You're definitely living.
You're definitely living. Okay, well that happened. Does make it so Rezo wasn't a 1v1 versus the Dawnbreaker, where he was winning the trades at the least. But yeah, I mean, never good to just give up a Shen, who's just auto-attacking you.
Potentially a strong lane, right? If you start getting the levels, you've got the regen in this top lane. A lot of sustain from Into the Breach's safe lane duo.
Absolutely, because Kadaro, he also, that's something else to point out, he has the hard camp open. That's why he was able to actually get this creep even in general. If you look, because he got that creep, that means that the OP creep is available. The Mind Stealer is there if you'd like to take it on Kadaro.
Is that still what you want to go for?
Always. If it's available, I think it's the best, by far the best. Provide your lane mana, and you would negate the enemy team mana. Yeah, so he's safe. It looks like he's going to be playing a lot around rotations. He actually queues up a bottle.
All right. Okay. Yeah, a very different approach we're seeing here. I mean, what do you sort of have to get done to make that bottle worth it?
I mean, you just have to rotate a ton. That's literally it. You just have to make sure that you're filling it up and putting pressure on lanes. You know, Invoker's not going to go for bottle, so yep. I guess that's what he's trying to... He's filling up his bottle, and so is Pango. Does make early rotations. So if he does opt for it.
Looks like dire structures are fortified.
Seeing some pretty good pressure as well from Supreme in this mid lane.
He's doing excellent. I actually was going to point that out even in the earlier waves.
It will feel very, very good for Supreme, you know, if he's able to do well in this game. It's just sort of the overall story right between the mids. You have this game one where Nisha crushes on his Invoker. Game 2, grabs it early in the draft, but has a very unimpactful performance. Now in this game 3, Supreme showing that he can pull off just the same as Nisha was able to do so in game 1, or at least that's what he's going for here.
Bottom, Ari. Avalanche on cooldown.
Gonna take a bit.
They can actually chase it.
It would take a lot of time.
And look what they're doing also. So they're not even using heroes to check the runes. They actually just send a Chen creep top, kills the water rune, Supreme goes bottom, and now Nisha has to go base. So really good stuff coming out from Into the...
I mean, this bottom lane as well, it's just sort of expected that it was going to be a struggle for the Void in this sort of lane matchup, because at the moment, Chrysalis, he's having the biggest struggle when it comes to finding farm in this lane. Yeah,
the last time versus the Duck probably did excellent, but he was versus that Pango. Ari, with his Tiny, he's able to do quite a lot more.
And more to sort of come from him in terms of what he's able to offer if that second game was anything to go by.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is really the problem. I'm astonished how low Crystal's CS is.
Don't think we have to rebound away in time. Getting so low. At least here with the bottle's eye, it's able to fuel Resolution back up a bit.
He's got to be careful though. It looks like he wants a sidekick off of the wave. Okay, he'll be safe now. Mid lane.
Good rotation. And him in range of the EMP. Quite able to find the toss back though.
Nice try. I mean, look at this though. Kadaro now also coming. Double net creep.
Can they still do something here? He's bottling up.
He's got both spells. He should be able to distance himself. Let's say.
There's the opening. Follow-up. Tornado as well. Fine time. I mean, Cold Snap's there. Nisha will try and get his way out of there, but they have the avalanche. And pop the stick charges. The TP's coming in, but it's too late. Nisha goes down.
Damn. Into the breach. They know who to put the attention onto this. And have the catapult alive. Not for long. Did move from Zayats. Still can put some damage onto the tower here, but I love the emphasis they're doing. And
the thing as well, Fog, I mean, it's sort of the fact that it took them a little longer to get the kill, it works out better for them, because Supreme, he just got the urn picked up. He's got two charges ready to go.
And they even get the power rune too now on the exiting rotation for Ari. Yeah, this is massive moves again here. Catching Nisha pre-6. And Nisha kind of played it a little cocky too, right? In mid, he's like, oh, there's not a third hero. I can swash, do some damage rather than just get away. Already stuck around. All three cores farming really well.
Pressure continues to add up on this bottom lane. Supreme with these urn charges. He wants to make a move on bottom. Secret no. Chrysalis staying very well hidden. Yeah, Supreme knows. He doesn't want to waste any more time hovering around for kill opportunities. He'll get back to mid.
Good rotation. Either way. It doesn't linger. I like it. Like, it doesn't linger long. Nisha starts to make like a move bottom to perhaps like set up the counter gank, but Supreme's already in mid. Doesn't miss the tornado mid. It does burn away the mana.
Good toss here from Ari. They'll set up as well with the avalanche onto the tomb. They'll get that kill. That's Puppey going down. Chrysalis trying to get Ari in return, and with the maledict, Ari will be sure to pop.
At least gets himself some type of trade kill, but either way, Jibe having a
Dyer's top tower's
free
under
game,
attack.
tried to finish stuff, gonna have 6. So now it's likely the crystals can't actually show up inside the lane, unless he gets a +1. So gonna be a very leveled to death profit, which is excellent for the game for the Breach, as we said before. Having early points in silence are gonna be huge. He's gonna have those levels of silence probably at like level 8. He's gonna hit it really early on. Even versus Pango versus Void, that's gonna trip him up.
Whoa, Dyer's bottom tower's under attack.
I mean, are you sort of shifting the lanes around to get anybody down on this bottom?
I don't think you can just like full shift. You might want to just make a rotation with like Pango to gank him or something like that. Nisha though, again.
He swashbuckled in aggressively. Gonna
Dyer's
jump
top
down.
tower's
He's got
under
Puppey by
attack.
his side. Try and make his way over towards the arcane, and we'll grab it. A little bit risky there around the mid.
But continuing to put all this attention onto him.
Now very hard to sort of make moves at all outside of going directly for the Dawnbreaker. Solar Guardian's online. Oteka will be ready to respond when he plays the Secret Make elsewhere.
Yeah, best move I feel like for Secret is actually trying to go for this top play. Not that easy, but if he shows it all, Rezo can just jump right onto him. Might have enough. They should have enough chain stun if they get the initial stun.
He's playing it careful though. You know, uses the hammer but keeps his distance, knowing that his escape mechanism has been used. Doesn't want to get caught in range of the rebound.
It's impacting his farm, of course. So he's getting quite low, at least on the cores, but not dying. Most important for this Dawnbreaker.
Yeah, that's something that he did a fantastic job of last game. I believe didn't die at all.
Did read the map kind of perfectly with all those rotations. And yeah, now they can make the threat. They see the Pango bottom. Supreme immediately makes the rotation. He's gonna get spotted, but Nisha could be under threat here after Solar Guardian if he gets caught.
Yeah. Catch it with the avalanche. Toss won't hit. He can still continue to check. Strolling Thunder's at the ready, and he'll make it away from there. Won't be able to keep him controlled in the full combo.
Okay, and he's even gonna be able to farm with it a little bit, so bit of a mess up there from Into the Breach. No Solar Guardian now for the upcoming moments. Now maybe Secret. Never mind. The bottom is probably still too hard. No chrono available yet. Actually, Void hits 6, but they're too low.
Force
Oh, yeah.
field leads me to believe that
Is it a
Dyer
ghost coming out as well from
fortified
Jibe? They don't want to be fighting into that one. They'll let the tower go down. They'll just do their best to try and get a bit of a trade up top with a push of resolution.
He's not. I thought he might use Unleash for this tower, just so he can get the trade push at the same time. He's holding on to it though. He's just using Sidekick.
Dyer's top tower's under attack.
I get a similar speed. Obviously a little bit faster with Death Profit.
Completely gone. Dyer's top tower's
Now
under
over towards the mid. I mean, it's the breach there. Starting to push forward.
When are these people
Green.
gonna learn? When are these people gonna learn, Morty?
Careful whilst the Maledict is upon him.
Back up near him though. Chen and Tiny again looking to play around the mid lane.
Isha having to be careful how far he steps up.
I like how Taker's playing, honestly. Like, even though the Solar Guardian ends up missing, like now he's bottom side, so he can farm the triangle. He's avoiding Rezo, because Rezo will just kill him if he does show up in the lane. Now they're looking to play around this mid lane. Level 8, the silence is available. Jibe 3-1-3 skill build.
A Moonlight. Nice as well, but not quite able to get any instant detection down onto him. So that's just fine.
Trying to keep the catapult alive as long as possible. Even an extra melee creep to try and tank potential. Stupid catapult though is hitting some heroes. There we go. Gets one hit on the tower. Up top though, Rezo does see Taker.
He's got it. See if Supreme can take him down in return.
Right after I complimented him, he does go top. I really didn't think that he was gonna go back up there. That's the scary lane for him to really show. Good up from Rezo, sticking himself up around there. Let's get the
Get the catch.
Good boy.
Time dilation also down onto Ari, stopping there being any initial help, but still the opportunity for Avalanche to come out inevitably. So Jibe will live for now. Nisha look to close in on him with the Rolling Thunder. And with Christus on top of him, I mean,
a lot of heal.
He's also going to get this Soul Guardian. Jibe surviving a little longer than maybe Secret would have hoped for him to do so. And with that move, he's able to break away from them. They'll get Jibe out. Nisha, he'll jump over towards Ari, but Ari turns with an avalanche. They'll lose Nisha for this play.
And Jibe now potentially chasing himself here. He has another Siphon.
They couldn't kill him through the chrono. Even with that sort of move where they're able to hold back the initial avalanche, with the time dilation starting up and coming up soon enough, comes out after it. They couldn't kill him during the chronosphere.
Siphon is an absurd spell, especially early game now, the way the numbers work. They actually weren't able to break. I think only the two of them broke it, right? I think the third Siphon stuck on the Void, which didn't allow him to actually get the finish up kill versus it. So,
Radiant's
the breach
tower is
again.
destroyed.
Looking hot, and Ari in particular is tiny, looking really good with just his small combos.
Absolutely, it seems like every single time avalanche from him hits 3 heroes minimum.
It does feel like that, and now they didn't have damage in the last fight from the healing. Now there's Chen's Hand of God is up, and he's got mech. So maybe feeling some damage issues coming into Secret if there is just like straight up versus this Death Prophet.
We very
massive.
Yeah, we very much saw last game with how Jibe was just able to build as this Razor that was just unapproachable. You know, you could not go on him, and playing the Death Prophet hero, if anything, even more in that nature, right? That this is a hero that you never feel good about trying to jump. Top lane, they will find Ari.
And they can also force trying to save him, so Secret definitely happy with that kill. Maybe now they can look to make another move. That hand is on cool. Looking to set up on bottom, Puppy. Witchblade is done for Supreme. He also wants a nice easier.
Oh,
Creeps are coming in.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Fine bottom.
It's up.
The tower, there's not a glyph available.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
This tower could just go down. Secret has to make a move. You do not want to lose this 2-2 this early.
They're making their way over. The Moonlight.
To fully fight in, and
I mean, they're sort of split back up. It's only Puppy that's been left down here. We'll get set up upon. Combo from Supreme. Puppy.
Radiant's bottom
Get chased a bit past the tier 2 tower. He'll go down. TPs are now to come in from Secret. Nisha
nice
not able to
touch.
find the angle on Jibe. Indeed, as he sidesteps it in the trees. If Nisha wants to continue to commit on this, he doesn't. He rolls out.
now they can they can finish tower.
I mean, it's going 14 minutes in. They'll lose their safe lane tier 2 tower Secret.
I mean, now they can take outposts, they can control this whole area. So not only do they have Dawn ult, but they also have map control on this side. This is massive moves really from Inch. And now they know there's no Pango ult. So right now they could still look to be a little aggressive, even though they don't have Exorcism. Nisha's their only real fear.
Yeah, I mean, and again, you know, this draft from Instant Breach, definitely expect them to want to put the pressure on early, but being able to do it, and being able to do it as fast as they're doing it this game, is pretty insane.
Yeah, because eventually there's going to be these points where it's like if Secret whips one spell, one ulti, it's going to be a rush shot immediately from Into the Breach, the Death Prophet. But they can't really take the same advantage of like just push up an ult.
I mean, can they get their jungle back under control, Secret?
Oh, I think it's versus Chen and Death Prophet, it's extremely difficult. Also, didn't get the point out, but fun build that Jibe did also last game, this lens, it's insane with Spirit Siphon. So difficult to break it, as we saw there, of course. Nisha does have Diffusal done, so quite a bit more damage and potential, at least from Chrysalis is still on the massive road to recover.
Radiant's courier got killed.
Yeah, a long
You know
way
how much
before
stuff he was carrying?
he's really going to be able to have impact.
Ari.
And catch it. Here we go. There's the chrono, but Solar Guardian is up. They're not going to have the damage. And barely taking a scratch there from anything into the breach. Continue to try committing with the rolling thunder. They'll lay down the death ward. Jibe in a bit of trouble, but nah, he's fine. Heals are there from Kadaro. No kills to be had at all so far for Secret in this fight. Resolution will jump forward. He's able to grab a taker, but the hammer's at the ready. Taker trying to get to the high ground. Rezo commits him with the BKB. Will be able to finish. See if Rezo can find more. BKB soon to be coming to an end though. Want to stay dancing around too dangerously close. to the rest of Into the Breach, has to back off. So Rezo able to redeem that team fight a little bit, getting the kill on a Taker.
And it's pretty good. I think the fact that EXO is also is huge. If Jibbe can make something of it though.
And look at this back mid. Into the Breach, they're not done. They're not done yet. They're looking to try and get more. They get the tornado out of the two of them. Seeing them chase with Cypher. Shard, Puppy, doing a lot of damage. Jibbe's gonna get caught by the arrow. Secret, they'll be able to take him down.
Oh yeah, that's why you picked Doctor, right? The cask alone there, playing themselves. That was beautiful. And that all salvages everything. It looked a little awkward there for sure for Secret, but that kind of makes up for everything.
They're still not done. They want to make sure that they come out in the better spot out of this. It will go for the TP away, and there's nothing to stop him.
Nice.
So Supreme at least able to poke back in, take out Zayas for what of course was the second time in that fight, considering the buyback. So Zayas actually off the map for quite a lot of time considering the early minutes here. 17 minutes in, and he's out for nearly a full minute.
What a wild whole situation, and that's something that's always going to have to be something that Secret does factor in. You got to be careful for Chronos. Make sure you have damage, because your heroes do not really provide the most inside of Chronosphere, and there's tons of sustain.
There's so much sustain, yeah.
So yeah, got to be a little careful. Rezo though, he's actually going to be the one we got to keep the eyes on. He's kind of the carry. The Void's going to be back. He's 3,000 ahead.
They're going to try and go for the Roshan.
The two of these can definitely sneak it. Marcy level 12.
It's working. I mean, Into the Breach, unlikely to scout this out. It's a Forge Spirit around. I was going to send it in.
Knows.
Continue to commit, or do you have to get out?
They got to run. Rezo's got BKB available. He's got to jump away.
And not able to make that sort of sneaky Roshan play that they hoped for.
It was a good attempt though with the Unleash. I didn't really think they would even attempt it this early on with it, but cool try, half HP. So the Guardian's back up, level 12 on Taker. Everything up for the side of it.
Without a doubt though, Rezo very much having the game that he kind of expected to have last game, right? So just being that strong frontline force, damage, everything considered. You've got it all here. There's the core Marcy. And yeah, you could just sort of keep this point of the game covered whilst Crystallis looks to recover.
Yeah, and this game it's easier for him to stick on the carry hero. Like last game versus Slark, he could never hit him because either he's pouncing away, he's shadow danced, he's depth shrouded, etc. This time around, Dawnbreaker, you can't escape. You're gonna get gone on by Rezo. Gonna stick on you. And he did actually find also the Dagger of Ritual again, so one of the best items you can find from Marcy. That and the Brigand's Blade. Did find also pretty ridiculous ones.
Gotta watch out for this though. Blink Dagger on Ari. We saw how much of an impact he was able to have last game after he picked that up.
Smoke here. They have BKB also on Jibbe. He also finds the Eye of Vizier, so cast range on Spirit Siphons with that.
Ooh,
pretty crazy.
They're going to go in themselves to finish Roshan.
Okay.
I don't think Secret will necessarily expect this straight up move.
It dies very fast to level 2 EXO too.
Secret, they have the ultimates, Chrono and Rolling Thunder, but they won't be able to make the move in time.
It's gone. Heads up move. That's smoking. They want to use the end of this EXO.
See if they can catch Puppy. Will show himself there, trying to get rid of that creep. To try and dive a little bit around the tier 1. Meanwhile, back over in the mid, Taker does get caught out. Maybe a bit too focused on the moves off. Taker caught by surprise there as Rezo continuing to lead the way here for Secret in this mid game. Takes out the tier 1 mid.
Chrono up top. They've got the Death Ward outside.
They've got the damage easily this time round. And Puppy in position. Elsewhere, the fight continues. Trying to get on top of Scream. Rezo to attempt to close the gap. Nisha has to roll out for the time being, or maybe roll back in towards Kadara because the heals are out for Secret. The Secret sort of from the top lane to the bottom lane. Shen and Aegis going into the hands of Supreme. Overall, they still take a sort of stretched out team fight. Supreme, he really wants to poke back in on this. I mean, it's 2 versus 5. Ari, he's going to look to go in with the jump. And back in with the Solar Guardian. Puppy trying to hide it with the shard, but he'll still fall. They'll focus Supreme. He'll be ready to come back with the Aegis. They'll take him down once. Can they do it again? Taker getting bashed here. Still is Supreme as well. Bashed to pieces as well. It's a 3K lead now for Secret. That whole sort of scenario post Roshan disastrous for Into the Breach.
Disastrous for Otaker as well. Multiple times now he's getting caught. He shows himself mid, and that causes the full sequence of everything, really. If he doesn't get picked off mid from the Marcy, then even top or something, he might have Solar Guardian for the initial chrono to save Death Prop. It's a huge sequence of events because he gets picked off, and huge credit to Rezo for finding him now a couple times now.
Yeah,
that's pretty massive, really. This Dawnbreaker is massively far behind, and that's the carry too, where you see him jump in and just die.
Rezo crushing it this game. What you sort of think's been the main factor, the main difference between Rezo being able to pop off here in game 3, whereas in game 2 it just didn't happen?
I think it is just the fact that he can actually stick onto the carry hero. I think like last game he probably felt awkward because he just never can catch the Slark. Yeah, this game, if he's just on Otaker's dead. Otaker's that underfarmed at this point that it's super easy. Even when he gets BKB or Deso or anything, Rezo will be able to just stick on top of this Dawn. And now full Ags for Nisha. Oh boy. So that minus armor, that lucky shot's going to be applied in pretty much every fight, which will just benefit Resolution even more. And of course, yeah, Brigands and all the damage that he's on in the fight too.
A bit of a
Tiger's top tower's under attack.
Up, looking to fight.
Rezo's in position. Able to put the BKB, and now he's ready to turn. Jibe puts the BKB, trying to get away from Resolution, just staying on top of the moment being. Gets underneath the tier 2, will be fine, but Otaker up the Solar Guardian in. He's just left at such a distance from the rest of his team, they cannot save him. Rezo gets the double, moves over towards Supreme, into the breach. He gets tier 2 here against the Precious Secret. He'll come in, Chrysalis, drop down the chrono to end the life of Jibe as every core has been taken out. And the supports, they look soon to follow as Chrysalis will run down Kadara. Ari surrounded by Secret. It's a team one. As everything just has proceeded to go completely downhill, despite them getting that Roshan and that Aegis. It just didn't matter whatsoever. Everything's fallen apart completely beyond that. And Resolution just continues to pop off and really ready to gear up and carry the game. He already is your BKB basher. They just can't deal with his Marcy.
No, and look at Otaker. Every single time, look what happens to him. Jumps into the fight with Solar Guardian. He looks like a support. Really, is the way that these fights are playing out every single time as Secret has fully addressed the Dawnbreaker core. And yeah, Rezo, as you said, having a flawless game this time around and able to actually stick on targets. They're the ones that smoke into him, and he's the one that says, oh, hello.
Very hard now for Into the Breach to be able to redeem themselves after those last few minutes of play. They've fallen so far behind. All 3 cores at the top, of course, are all secrets at this point.
Even Crystal is having a game 6-0 and 4 on the Void after having a struggle of a laning phase. It's fully caught back up. And then we're seeing, you know, time dilation, how devastating it really is inside these fights too. This game we can actually talk about a little more, as you saw last fight, the triple kill. Time dilation versus Invoker versus Death Prophet, even versus Hiding. Incredibly disruptive. Yeah, I think story of this game, mostly for me at least, is Rezo able to just be the carry and shut down the opposing carry. Like Jibe was able to last time as the Razor. The Marcy this time shutting down the Dawn.
Ari. Dangerous spot here. Blink in it. They're trying to make a play. Over the Solar Guardian. If they've got enough damage to get the kill on Zayas, they haven't. He's out with the lead. Taker will try and commit in. But again, another Solar Guardian into his death.
And Ari, will he live? It's going to be close. He does. Whew. I think he went. Did he consume a Fairy Fire there to survive? I think that's, yeah, he did. Okay. I think he might have actually picked. And they're picking, the thing is, they're picking these fights. It's them choosing to go for the Dawnbreaker. Like Otaker, he's 1-6 this time around.
It really did feel like that part was a bit of a sort of last attempt from them.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
As Secret full control of the game right now. 26 minutes in. A game that's turned pretty drastically from sort of around that 15-minute mark where we saw Into the Breach being the ones to take an early tier 2 tower bottom. They just weren't able to maintain control. Resolution causing all sorts of issues for them.
I mean, the graph tells it all. Just like you said, like if you pull it up, look at 20 minutes. Literally 50-50, and then boom, after just a couple of these fights, we'll see.
the heroes they have and how much of a struggle Taker's has in the last few moments. Let's see what they can do to turn things. Ziari getting the jump onto Puppey. Puppey is able to walk away from this. Not enough damage to come in even from a distance there. Okay, Sunstrike Apple. They needed that. A little bit of a morale boost there for Into the Breach, with Supreme being able to snipe Puppey on the escape.
It only just gets him too. I think that was close to the high. I think it was like the 300 damage Sunstrike gets just about 300 HP. At least they get something. Now they have BKB for Dawn, but at this it's come out so late. He got a little greedy, right? He had the death so queued up. Tried to keep going for these fights. Disassembled now to go for this BKB, but he wanted this BKB like 9 minutes.
And it's just, you know, especially with how much he's fallen behind, it's just so hard for him to commit in aggressively as he's been trying to do so with the Solar Guardian. If Chrono is available, if they're just going to Chrono him a BKB or not, he will die very, very easily.
Yeah.
Rezo.
They kept the catch, maybe.
Now
Now they're gonna catch him.
he's able to want the BKB and try and turn, but actually they have the physical to take him down through it.
He didn't sidekick at the start. He ulted and then I think hit a full sequence of punches and then popped the sidekick.
Yeah, maybe that extra bit of a burst. I mean, either way, as low as he was against the Ghost from coming out anyway, they may have been able to sort of kind of burst through that BKB with that physical damage.
Probably, but yeah, he just didn't get the sidekick off for some reason. Good kill. I mean, a very big one. The BKB as well.
Let's have a look again. There you go. Still on cooldown at the start.
Invisibility.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, still on cooldown, so he got it off as soon as he could, yeah.
I was going to say, I'm like, oh, he took a second on it, but yeah, fair enough. A pretty big kill. Can they get something else out of it, though? There was Ghosts expended.
It feels like they need to.
Oh, Dire's bottom tower's denied. Oh.
But they actually, they also have to just be careful how far they overextend versus probably thinking that. Daro. Any kind of AFK micro in the streets.
Sometimes, you know, sometimes it happens. You know, you find yourself in the river, you're doing your stuff with your creeps, and you're like, hang on, where's the hero? He'll be dead.
He's got a lot he's doing, right? He's captaining, he's controlling creep. Like, playing Chen is not fun. Up top.
Here we go, Rezo. It was a very dead vodka. There we go. A couple of flurries of punches from the Marcy. And Supreme falls. Ari as well in the river. He's gone. Roshan's up. Secret. They're ready to take it.
And during all this, they haven't even had to expend much of anything. Chronosphere's still at the ready. I mean, they had to use the Unleash for Marcy, but when they cool down. Maybe they get Nisha. Looks like they are potentially setting up onto him here, Nisha.
See what I got.
They got the silence.
Good opening. Here's the damage quite there. Good for Fear as well. Up to the side. He's able to...
No way.
He's actually out. Roll up with a TP. No. Oh, no, there we go. Taker able to swing him down there for that final club of the hammer. These kills do matter. They're pretty important. Any type of kill you can get at this point on Into the Breach is pretty big. Nice little bounty there going for the Dawnbreaker, much needed, but at the same time, I rushed him. And I guess in this game, very much for Secret, it's not, they don't need to rush things, do they? They're 3 cores in a great spot, and all 3 very much ready to scale, get those next few items online. This game 3, you don't want to take any risks.
Yep, you all scale unbelievably hard, honestly. Marcy even buffing up these heroes too. If you get to 25, sidekick spell immunity for your cores and everything too. He's gonna have AC pretty much done as well. They're getting stronger and stronger. But they still probably want to just look for stuff. They're gonna go for some D-wards here. First, they'll find this one.
Into the Breach is on the hunt for them.
And
Spike.
Puppey does, right? Yeah, Puppey has one.
Smoke on smoke here. To get the jump, smoke will be dispelled. What? They're gonna go for a taker. They'll drop the Chrono. They're gonna get the BKB off in time. See, they still have enough damage. Off the side, Rezo. He's ready to go. In on top of Ari. A taker tries to swing away, but the bashes are coming in. He'll look to pull his way out of there with the hammer, but Chrysalis stays on top of him, takes him out. Both for taking Ari to fall. Jibbe tried for the turnaround with the ghosts out, but they entirely Secret just throws themselves on top of him. 4 dead on Into the Breach. Only Kadaro able to survive.
This isn't an accident now. Dire's middle tower's under attack.
Easy control. I mean, Rezo solo kills the Tiny, moves on to the next target, moves on to the next, while the Chronosphere just goes for Dawnbreaker. At this point, Secret fights can be taken in a lot of different ways. But this one, again, they find Otaker every single time they find Dawn.
He's had a tough game.
Dyer's middle tower's under
He's had a
attack.
very, very tough game. They've shut him down completely and definitely making up for the lack of kills they're able to get against him in game 2. Killing him time and time again. And now here with the push.
Really
Up to the mid-set of Rax. Looks like they're going to fall back though. Respawns are coming in from into the breach, and as we say, you know, Secret, they're not in any rush here.
No,
Yeah.
BKBs are on cooldown as well. They don't want to. No funny business. Get back, pick up your like 5,000 gold items for each core.
Ja,
And
niet
then
echt.
we'll take go again with BKB.
Nu maar weer een ijskast.
Rezo,
Wat is het?
level 20's been hit, plus AC finished. Of course, we see
Ja, nee, ik snap het wel.
Nisha Boot, his Octarine is done. A flurry of items coming out for those
Ik
cores.
wil maakt te veel kost.
Die echt niet meer op.
We're into the breach.
Ah.
Ja, en een brood hier.
Ja,
They do
focus
have
lekker.
those, at least the 3 BKBs on the cores, but now it's starting to really feel like the lack of ways to start fights, lack of damage. I don't like it.
I mean, do you see the potential for any sort of high ground toss-back plays to get them back in on this?
Not really too much, honestly, because I feel like Secret might just use that as an initiation tool. If you get tossed back, you just like
Nee. Zo vraag ik eens eruit.
At this stage with the
Ja, focus me elke dag te oefenen.
You know, we're very much seeing Puppy have a great time with the voodoo switcheroo. He's very much enjoying this one on the Witch Doctor.
He's honestly killed it. I was a little doubtful of the Witch Doctor pick, but the casks and just his survivability overall has been
Yep.
amazing.
I mean,
Ja, nee.
because I
He
think
fights Supreme. I mean, see him for a sec.
oh, he's got anything else? He's got his dust. Supreme, he's looking very, very dead. Trying to put the
got the
with a
last
deafening
hit.
blast.
Own it!
Yeah, you bet he did. He wouldn't have been happy if he didn't. He put the work in there for that one, Puppy.
Sure did.
But yeah, I mean, this sort of bit worried because he got the voodoo switcheroo online pretty much as soon as he could, right? The sharp
Yeah.
was straight out. And as you say, multiple times, they're just not able to take him down before he disappears and the death wall comes up.
Yeah, they honestly got played by him a couple of times, like in mid in particular when they overchased. Those kills definitely did add up because that's when Into the Breach did have a little bit of a window.
A bit more damage now with Ortega having his Deso. But as we've seen, BKB or not, still ways to deal with this Stormbreaker.
He's so far behind. He's gonna get bash locked from either Marcy or from Void.
Oh,
Hidaro? Oh!
he's going to get some backup. Taker's going to come across with the Solar Guardian and we'll be able to deal with Puppy this time. Ari looking still pretty dead. Chrysalis, he's got Chrono. A little short on the mana though, and won't look to commit again. Expecting that the Aegis coming to an end. Aegis timing out now.
Saving the Chrono for more of their push play rather than just trying to kill, it looks like here. Setting up for top, smoked, waiting for someone to show for the wave.
Yeah, miss.
I mean, Rezo will just insta-kill.
Yep. There's Marcy's ready to go. Oh, he's in with the blink. Not quite able to get the sort of smooth opening that he wanted to. That as well off the mark, but the bashes are coming in. And Supreme doesn't stand a chance. He's out of the game. Turn over to Take. He's popped the BKB. Will look to pull himself away with the hammer, but Rezo bashes him down. Double kill for Resolution, and he's ready to get the push going as well. They can buy back if they want. Although, you know, the big ults there. Chrysalis has Chrono if it's needed. Triple kill for Resolution. After a struggling game 2, very much back to the form that they expected to turn up with against Into the Breach here in this game 3.
Yeah, and Rezo completely popping off this game, really. Just not even letting Otaker have much of a game on this Dawnbreaker because of how well the lane went and how much he caught him, right? The way that he was able to catch him multiple times, especially the one after the rush. Smooth sailing.
Dyer's top barracks.
We have one more fight in them into the breach.
And they're gone. Dyer's top barracks are.
We'll see if they want to stick around after this. Still a tier 2 to be taken down bottom.
You're actually watching this, Morty.
Again, with the heroes coming back into play. They won't pressure the tier 4s quite yet. I'll continue to draw this out. Take it safe.
They can just make the move that the waves are going to naturally push in, not walk their way to bottom. Have to grab the moon with the arcane.
Oh, he's got full Daedalus now. Rezo.
I thought he was getting the Abyssal. All right. I mean, I like this much more. I think this is perfect.
Having exactly the in the game he set out to have in game 2, but didn't quite get there. This game, he's making up for it completely.
He will. I mean, he's gonna kill heroes in that. Even the first flurry, second flurry, probably everybody's dead.
Bottom tower.
And very much showing, you know, the other teams in its qualifiers that you might have to have the resolution Marcy in the back of your mind. I mean, just across the board, Marcy likely to be a hero targeted in the draft anyway.
Yes.
But ever more so the reason to do so against Secret.
I mean, we've seen it out. I've seen it in 3 roles, right? I think Ana played it as carry. We've seen it as actually 4 roles. I think we played it off lane carry 4 and 5. So more is a 4. But now off lane 4.
Arcane Reservoir.
I think Gunner, of course, played it mid, but this was
Ja.
Maidoana.
Ehkä varmaan nyt sitten johtuu vielä on affustäkin tuli. On kai maa vikin me aikana.
Stop.
Jos vikis täällä.
Everybody on the side of the breach just trying to find any fun possible. Well, Brett, so
Ja. Alright. Ja, nie fuck nog.
Yeah,
I guess so.
100 to 0. Doesn't even
Alright.
need to break sweat there or pop his BKB rezo.
yep, get your OS frogs out at this point for sure when Marcy gets to this type of point. Nice little 3,000 damage for carry. Oh, and, ooh, a DD rune.
Oh, there we go. Give
Oh,
it the ball.
lovely. Give it a Rezo. Give him the bottle too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rezo like gets him up all postured in his seat.
He had a bit. He was all right. Oh, they're not ready for me.
Okay, does he kill them in the first flurry with DD? I think he does.
Yes. 100%.
He's
If he gets a crit, a 2, absolutely, it's just over.
He's got cooldown. 10 seconds on it.
All right.
seconds.
He's gonna wait. He's gonna wait. And
Maybe
then
his team's telling him to. Maybe he's like, hey team, let me just do my thing. Let me do it.
Just let him go in, 1v5, get the rampage. He can do it.
Maybe
He has the tools.
No patient though. Hey, wait. Rush is back.
Zet weer?
Oh, give him the axe.
I mean, you
Huh?
like the You say it's got potential, right?
Only because it drops his cooldown to 40 seconds. I don't think anything else about it is good.
Well, you say it because the pulses go for the BKB.
Pink, kom op nou.
But that's already the case.
Ja.
You know? I mean, your abilities are going to be pulsing. Yeah, they're just going to.
Yeah, you can have more pulses.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
Ja, ik hou van die pinker. Die
It's
pinker is
not, it's
alright.
not great, yeah. Axe Void makes much more sense.
Oh boy, Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, look, you know, it's nice for Chrysalis as well. He now gets to be the top spot.
Exactly. You know, you gotta give him something.
We'll let him have that. Oh, Solar Guardian coming in. They're actually in on the Rezo. They got him. Oh, they've got it. That's a big kill. Taking out Rezo. Can they get more? I mean, Nisha's rolling it up the high ground, but the BKB's up on Supreme. That's a great chrono under the 3 of them. Put out to the side. Supreme's out of the game. Bash is coming out of the take. There'll be a buyback from Supreme, but nobody else having the luxury of a buyback on into the breach. Well, it's just Ari and Supreme left alive.
Well, they got Reza. The Reza out.
They did. They were able to sort of spoil his fun right with the DD.
A little bit.
He did pop it right. That was.
He did.
He did. He did not get to get his 1v5 rampage that he dreamed of.
Chrysalis gets to come in and have fun though. Gets his best chrono yet. So
That was a solid one.
yep. Trade off of fun between the players.
That final set of Rex to prepare to close this one up.
Oh, Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
Pre-wave, fortunately spawning in time. That's got the.
Not even letting Taker have much of a game on this Stumpbreaker. That's how well the lane went and how much he just caught him, right? The way that he was able to catch him multiple times. Especially the one after the rush. Suicide.
They have one more fight and then into the breach. We'll see if they want to stick around after this. Still a tier 2 to be taken down by them. Again, with the heroes coming back into play. I don't think the tier 4 squad yet. I'll continue to draw this out. Take it safe.
They could just make the move. The wave's going to naturally push in. They'll walk to bottom. Have to grab the arcade.
He's got full Daedalus now. Whereas,
I thought you were getting the Abyss. I mean, I like this much more. Like, it's perfect.
exactly the game. But again, he set out to having game two, but didn't quite get there. This game, he's making up for it completely. He will. I mean, he's gonna go. You know, he's in there. Even the first flurry, second flurry, probably everybody's there. Very much sharp. You know, the other teams in its qualifiers that you might have to have the resolution Marcy in the back of your mind. I mean, just across the board, Marcy likely to be a hero targeted in the draft anyway. Yes. But ever more so, the reason to do so again is secret. We've seen it now. I've seen it add free range, right? I think Otto played it as carry. We've seen it as actually four most likely played it offlane carry 4 and 5. So 4 is a 4.
Ja.
Now offlane.
Dan kom eens jouw mic af.
I think Gunner of course played in the position.
Ja, ja. Ah ouais. Kan vi voir? Lekker. Nee, wat? Gaan ons... Het jy toe die ding gedownload? Die... Why not? Hoe moet ons dit doen as jy dit download? Sê gou vir my. Dit is asof jy teen ons staan om te groei. Ek verstaan dit nie. Niks. Jy sê is live. Wow. Besig om musiek te luister. Ek kan nou nie vir jou speel nie, maar... Ek kan fokke hoor, so afhaal. So jy van met waar, ek kan nou nie hoor. Jy loop na jy. Ek gaan nou delete van my dinge. Oh my soul. Ja, plan, ek luister. Ja nee, ek het so aangeneem. Kom eens kyk hoe lyk die pro. Kom eens kyk hoe lyk die pro. Hey, jy die... Oké, ja, ek sien wat jy doen. So. Ja, nee, ek sien niks. Die ding gaan sommer klaar op. Wacht. Oké, 180. Ja, ek sien nou. Nee, fok. Het jy gebruik jy nog steeds OBS? Let's see. Ja man, 1080, jy weet wat ek bedoel, wat gaan jy aan? Ja nee, los ons manne uit, ons het ons eie missie hier so. Ja nee, ek is... Ja maar Plummy, ook is, jou stem is baie donker ou. Ja maar raak vir my rustig en raak vir my ligter. Nee man, sit jou, is jy bang? Wat gedaan? Is jou klere geskeur of wat gaan? Ja, maak 'n bietjie, het jy nie 'n backlight nie? Ek kon sweer jy het 'n backlight gehad. Jy het soos 50 aan die kamer. Soos hierdie. Nee, jene. Nou kan... Ja, nee, dat is hier asof jy gaan nee nie, jy moet fucking ligte aansit. Nee, wat? Ek is alright. Ek hou maar by jou. Het jy gesien Alliance en Entity gaan nou jou? Ja, maar alles begin net weer môre speel. Okay. Koop. Okay. Gaan ons offline. Jy doen mos poison damage. Wat jy praat jy? Okay, ek gaan gou iets gaan kry om te drink. Ek is nou hier so. Boven. Dus ek vergeet altyd fucking van hierdie poes van mic. Sorry. Jy kan my uitbliep. Moet jy sê. Like it. Okay, ek het hoek, nee. Maar ja. Geen kans, geen kans. Yo. Hallo. Jenne nooit. Jesus. Wie sê support? Dazzle. Ek moet hom seker 'n farm kry nog net. Nee, waar. Kom ons gaan net op hom. Ja, né? Hoekom is alles in die pad? Wat gaan aan hier so? Nee op ons korrupsie. Jy net Dazzle. Is jy nog reg? Hy gaan my doodmaak. Nee, hy gaan nie. Ja, hy gaan. Daai Dazzle, of nie die Dazzle, die Slarky slaat nog ons poes hard, hoor. En yes, ek kan nie meer pad speel nie. En maar dit gepoel, nee. Kom maar, ek is er. Gaan net. Wel. Hier kom die Dazzle. Wow. Die ding is level 5. Hey, toch. Ek gaan nou dinges kry, pipe kry. Wel. Oh, what a push, man! Die derde is level 4, né? En dan die slaartjie is level Hy het 'n woord hierso. Hierso. Nee, maar hy het gevra. Die ding kan nie so van my. Daai was my bad. Ek het gedaai hy gaan spring. Ek het altyd, né, as hy kom. O, het was. Ek gaan Eggenheims gaan, hoor hy. Jy sien. Hy kom vir jou. Ek het nie hoekie, né? Ek kan nie hoekie. Toma, será? Wel, die ander lyn het nie baie goed gegaan en toe kom hulle na toe. Ek sal sê om die Martie te counter, né? Moet ons dinge kry, blydmail. Soos hierso. Ja. Jesus. Kom ons gaan met hou. Ja. Oeps. Kan ons hy... Hulle gaan vir die dinges, hulle gaan vir hom. Jy gaan op hom. Ek TP ook onder toe. O, poes bro. Hier's baie. Wat is 'n ander poesie is hierso? Dink jy dit ingetypie? Die Lina. Ja, maar sy is nie dood nie. Hoe is dit sy? Oef, Lina, loop na hier. Uit die pad uit. Uit die pad. Hoe vang hulle jou die hele tyd? Is hy Lina dom? Wat doen die X? Oh my soul. Ek like it. Ek gaan onder toe typie. Blyt my ook kry. Oef, nice goal. Zet hem. Nice. Let's go, let's fucking go. Wat is jou Hierso. Ultra kill. Hy het hom. Wat hom? Ek gaan top kom. Ek tel jy stop. Ek gaan. Yes, sir. Get him. One down. Ooh. Kom eens gaan. Wanneer kan nie. Die tower. Kijk mijn elf, oh, vol. Kijk mijn elf. Sla ik je in best wel wat. Als kan die tower vat. Als kan die tower vat. Als moet je tower vat, dan kan ons hier vat hij. Ja, nee, ik het, Ze is bang, wacht, hou net zo op. Kom Dazzle. Vat die tower. Kijk mijn elf. Oké. Wauw. Oei, Jenna. Wat een goeie hoek. Nou, ga niet meer doodmaken. Jenna, kijk aan je af. Ja, zei. Hier kak zei. Nice. Nice. Jullie moeten die push doodmaken. Hey, you fucked up. Maar als zij die ding drukt, nee, moet ze allemaal net inbus gaan. Ik zie jou, dit gaat werken. Of, wat ons moet doen is, ons moet dat doodmaak. Ik ga met. Ik het, wie zit. Hulle roos. Iemand het die bounty gevat nou. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Oh, maar pas op, nee. Sla ik hem niet even niet aan de kant. Oeh, ja. Go, 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 go. Ek kon nie daai kant toe hoekie want jy was daar so. So nie regtig. Ek sou net vir jou gehoek het weer. Kom ons farm ons gaan onder toe. Ons tipe onder toe en ons vat ons uit tower. Ek het TP boots. Ek het hom amper doodgemaak. Kyk al. Sheep kom. Oeh, wait. Oeh, jesse. Nou, kom uit iemand type in. Ek weet. I know, I saw it. Hoekom vat jy nie die witch by nie? It purge target enemy or hero en dan jy kan sy links breek met daai en dan kan jy jou attack speed. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Ek het amper hard. Let's go. Why so serious? Hij wil ook goed lijken om tenminste. Ons gaan maak je Marcy dood. Oh, oké. Kom. Do it to me, baby. Maak sy haarself dood. Mis jy nie kom peekaboo op jou stream nie, asseblief. Die halve punte wat Axe en Leech in that game. Wat? Lol. Lollies. Hulle is net souterig. Hulle ken ons. So hulle opnaai. Fucking geier. Wel. Wat moet ek wag, ek gaan nou vir jou tip. Ek kan net gou iets kyk hierso. Dis nou of 3 is 3 euros wat ek moet speel. Of is Dawnbreaker, Bounty, Tide Hunter of sorry, is 4. Ek sien hier's nog een Underlord. So kom maar kyk. Wie moet jy speel? Ja, ek het nie gesê wat ek gaan speel nie. Ek het vir jou gesê wat heroes ek moet speel. Tide, Bounty, Dawn of Underlord. Warlock. Okay, dan. Thank you. Ja, ek moet kyk wat gaan met die naaste. As ek Dawnbreaker speel, nee, dan maak ek 1, 2 heroes toe. Die Tide en die Bounty. Ek moet net iets kyk hierso. Ek moet actually Slaughter speel, maak ek klaar met hom, maar okay. Ek is die lesie. Kom ek kies hierso. Waar is Dawn? Ek sal maar Dawn speel. Of ag, is Underlord hierso. Dawn is hier. Magnus moet ek speel nie. Wat is Tide? Hier is Tide. Maar hier, ek kry 180 hits en 'n turbo. En hoe lang gaan ek met jou? hoe lang gaan die game wees hier? Kom ek vat maar Dawn, ja. Jy kan maar slow ook. Ja. Begin maar daar. Dis maar die mense opnaai. Ek like dat die Dota theme ook rooi is. As ek nou na my stream kyk, nou lyk dit of die rook op die dota screen van my sigaret. Hier langs die kant. Jy sien die rook langs die kant? My kamer ding sit mos hier so. My screen nou. Ja. Hy sit so agter die mic ook so. Ek dink as jy is soos 1000 of fucking so followers op begin kry of so, dat begin dit 'n issue raak, want dan gaan mense jou soos report of sulke kak, dan sal YouTube het optel. Ek glo so. Dan gaan we weer offline, hè. Plan my ons moet môre kyk of ons hy, dan kan ek jou streaming goed op my dinge sit. Wat is? Ja, maar ek wil kyk of jy moet môre slank die ding download. Ook kyk ek. Ja, ek het vir die website die ding gestuur. Ek het mos vir die YouTube link gestuur. Nou as jy by YouTube ingaan, daar by die link, dan in die onderkant gee jy vir die eerste een wat jy moet download. Die eerste link en dan download jy net die software en dan is verniet in elk geval so. As jy klaar gedownload, registreer jy maar net. En hy vra net jou naam en wie is jou beste vriend, as ek goeders en dan ek dog ek sneak dit wel in dat. Ja. Maar dan tik jy maar net jou details in en dan al wat hy doen is dan gaan hy vir jou soos 'n klomp opsies gee, maar jy hoef niks te kies op die oomblik soos nou nie, ons kan dit later doen. Ek gaan nie my stand vat, ek gaan my eerste ability vat so. Ek gaan verdien. Wat? Kyk. Hulle gaan vir ons heen, so ons moet 2 kry. Maar dit is goed fucking speel mos. Ek kom. Hulle gaan op die CM, Wat dit donder vang hy aan? Ja, nee. Wow. Okay. Yes, sir. Wat is hy ding se damage? Waar het hy ook gewees? Nou, ik heb maar net gewaagd dat ze juist staan. Ik mag zien. Maar sei. Is op achter jou, né? We gaan mij nou boosteren. Ik is nog eens mij nou dependent. Ja. Oh, dit is dus blijkbaar. Pussy. Hij gaat maar pipe gaan, hè. Kom maar, kom. Ik kan hem doodmaken. Wel dan. Ik is uit. Ik is amper weer voor de af. Je typ iemand aan. Hier komt typ iemand, een typ iemand, kom uit. Ik heb amper de tower, dus aan een paar damage. Je weer hij is bij door geweest. Ons kan hom nie... Jy kan hom nie attack, kan jy? Wow. O, het was. Nice, man. Ja, ek push hier so. Die tower is klaar gevat, so. Ek het nie mana nie. Yes. Go. You know, kom hou hy op. Wat 'n poes man. Geen Stop nou. Hardloopbed. Hoe is jy dood? Pammy, jy het vergeet om jou stream weer aan te sit, nee? Ja. Hy is nog op missie se... Ek kom. Kom. Nee, man. Dis tog. Ek gaan nie chase nie. Goed, vat ons uit vir 'n push, soos al wat hulle nou doen. Dat is maar die mid tower. Quality. As jy te naby aan daai ding staan, dan reveal jy nog steeds of wat? Okay. Kom. Piggy. Blir lite wardy. Hoe kan ek hier typie nie met my alt nie, wat? Opens 2 portals, one next to underload and target location. Hoekom wil hy nie? O, as iemand daar by jou. O, jenne. Magical damage for what? Kom. Nice. Zit je ulti? Oh. Ek het amper net defend is al. Kan nie regtig veel doen nie. As maar nie so Hoe vinnig maak hy draai jou fucking kak dood. Hy is al poes sterk al. Ek het 122. Ek kan hom eintlik in sy poes omslaat as ek net naby hom kom. Ek sien nou meer 122 nie. Ek het my ulti, as hulle weer daan toe gaan, kan ons hulle doodmaak. Ja. Jy sien hom? Stop nou net. Ek gaan focus en ek was gemaak hier so net ons defend dit hier. Ja, is reg. Maar nie naby kom nie. Nou kom ons push hom. Is hy dood? Hy is nie dood nie. Daar is hy nou dood. Hy het in iemand oh. Kyk hierdie een joker. Oh, kakkie. Ja. As jy inspin en jy kan nie uitkom nie, ja, dis poes moeilik. Oef, hier gaan 'n tower. Hou jy altyd ek sal inkom. Oh, okay. Oh, kom jy dood, dat is hy. Nice. Kom. Hy is levendig, né? Kom ons gaan help haar. Jenne. Kom uit. Ek kan nie. Hierdie is ook fucked up, bro. As hierdie goed fucking ophou rond, nou kan ons miskien 'n fucking poese game hê. Ons kan fortify actually, né? Luister, hoe het jy so vinnig gehardloop? Oh. Altyd lekker. Ja, nou 0 vir 10, 5 vir 10. 3 vir 11 vir carry. Kom ons probeer dit maar weer. Ek wil, daar's item, daar's fucking goed wat 'n mens met hierdie hero doen. Wat hom push, denk jy maar. Is die offline goed die. Gaan iets kyk hier so. Zo. Dit is turbo zo. Request to join Sabarai. Good job. Whoa. You have been denied, my man. Maar je moet nou accept druk en dan maar niet voor hom nie, maar ek gaan weer offline hè. Jy kan oorlog Jaws. Oh. Ek gaan Radiant eers te gaan hoor hè. Via Jack. Ek gaan nou kyk. Nee, Choppy was die ander bra. Ander lot ek. Okay, hulle het vir ander lot gevat. Intimates met die storm. Gaan top. Want jy is scary nou. Dit is nou wat nou gebeur. Ja, het gaan net veel makkelijker wees. Die beleid hier gaan baie moeilik wees by die ding is. As jy te die afleider is het van, maar hy push, die ander lot push. So, hoe vinniger hy push, hoe jylle vaar die hele onder die tower. So ek sal sê, ja, ek sal sê daar is ons het meer magical damage, nee. Ja. Ja, hulle. Sorry, nie ons nie, hulle. Ja, maar ek moet kyk wat ek moet kry. So 'n pipe kry. Ja. Gaan ons hom doodmaak? So, ek is dood. Nope. Oh, dan nog lekkerder vir jou. Oef. Ons het al klaar lekker lady hier die gang hier so. Nou shit met jy fucking farm. Sand King kan nie, Sand King fuck off uit die lyn het, nee, hy kan nie dit doen nie. Want, oef, die ding maak hulle poes hier, bro. Jenne. Die, ek het hulle bel toe. Ja, maar als fok volley onderop hoor. Ja, gaan top hier. So, ons kort op hierdie kant hier. Allemaal is hier zo. Hij dan kan pushplay wees. Hier slaat al weer deur weg hier nu. Kom help je zo. Ga maar weer toppen. Dat is van. Fuck off man, moet nie my farm vat jy nou. Kan nie. Agter ons, agter ons, agter ons. Ons vat die tower, Ek het ulti. 24, 25. Ek het die ulti nie, ek kan uitkom. Kom na my toe. Moet ek my ulti gebruik op hierdie stok, man? Dit is onnodig om my ulti te gebruik vir die nei. Ek vat top tower. Ons kan top defend as jy wil. Ek het alt. Toe maar gaan met. Kom. Ons kan gaan. Toe maar, jy's... Hy kan volkom maak hier. Kom ons gaan na die volgende toe. Ja. Ek is hier by jou. Let's go. Hy gaan doen fokkel aan my nou. Ek gaan das kry. Kan nie so fucking sukkel nie. Wat is jou Roshi? Nou kom. Hy gebruik sy altyd op my. Hulle gaan seker roos vat. Want ons ouens fucking jungle mos terwyl ons roos. Hy het die ulti nie. Sand King. Nee man, dit is nie sy ulti daar nie, is Aghanim's is die. Oh. GG man. Kom ons defeat top hou, ek het altyd. Ek sien as... Hopelijk kom allemaal nou, ek weet nie. Die Juggernaut het die ages, so... Hy is bot. Kom ons druk het, voordat hulle kan fucking wegkom onder. Kom ons druk hier so, ja. Samen is hier so. 3 van ons. Oké. Ek het tas vir jou. En dan weet ek nie waar hy is nie. Ek kan nie so diep ingaan nie. Kom. Nair. Surround the fiend. Dan moet hulle nie dota speel, dan moet hulle maar los. Maar nou nie, pas op nou daar top. So jy waar is jy. Ek het al teen 17. Die sla daar is die ding wat... Onkom. As hy sulke naai gaan vang, gaan dit GG wees, ja. Ja, jy is. Ja, maar dan moet ek sê my is. Ons gaan nie ingaan nie, né? As kom. Ach, shut up, jou poes, man. Ons split nou op, né? Pas op, dat ek sla daar dit iets was. En uitkom. Nee, kom. Oké. Kan ook. Ja, is makkelijk om te sê wat alle mense het as jy fokke dood is. Hierdie anti-mate is baie goed hier. Hy tweede keer wat hy ingaan en daar staan hom in sy poes in. Ons wie praat hy? Nie, seker nie met my nie. Ja, nou. Moenie te ver gaan nie. Ja, hier kom hulle. Ek het nie altyd nie, né? Toe maar ek help julle. Ek kan nie nou inkom nie, ek is uit. Ja, ek is hierso, maar ek kan niks doen nie. Ek kan nie staan. Hulle staan met my poese nou. Die ou wat damage doen staan fucking heel agter, hy doen fokkolie. Hy het sy blink gebruik. Ag, jy sy spin. Ek gaan iets moet verkoop. Sê my as jy terug is. Kom, ek het 'n refresher en ek het Alti. So as jy ja, ek moet hulle BKB's hulle kan nie nou roos nie. Ek het alt. Gaan ons gaan. Help daar, hier agter ons. Ja. Sê ons het net die storm doodgemaak. Met my 2 alties. Geen ons moet nie Jack fucking ban. Ek weet jy onkel speel ons die hele tyd teen hom nie. Gooi jou slinger, jou poes, jyne. Die Woodwing doen fuck all damage hier. Kijk. Maar altyd gaan nie reg wees nie. Ek moet nou gaan hierdie een klaar maak, fucking... Maar hoe kan hy fucking MVP wees? Ja, nou, hy was het... Ja. Hoe laat is het al? 9 nog. Ik kan nog 1 game door, dan gaan ik. Ik kan niet. Hij is 1 voor 8. Oh my soul en hij praat. Dis Sand King. Midi lijken nou soos dieselfde. Wanneer? Wat? Pikkie mense dieselfde poes goed? Ek weet nog nie, ek gaan nou kyk. Is of Underlord of Thailand. As jy daai al gaan wat gaan ek Underlord vat. Wat nou? Wow. Hy is in die ander spot. Hy het actually net 1 carry. Nigma met? Nee. Jakiro met. Of AA. Interesting. Hier is hierdie mouse red alweer. Hy moet kak. Hy was die Sand King wat so baie gepraat het. Is reg. Hy is nou die pudge. Ek gaan hom weer tip as hy weer kak kan, ja. Ja, nie. Net gewoon iets doen, niet zo. Oh nee, dan weer paardjes zo nu. Nope. You okay though? Yeah. Hij gaat die tower fout. Hij heeft een baie moeilijke lijn. Wauw, oké. Zo heb je bodypad is nog steeds onder. Doe maar. Hij loopt naar je. Wat maakt bed Theo, wat gaan er naar achter? Nee, is recht, is recht. Is recht. Hier is hij. Level 7 in Boker. Maar niet. Hij kan mij vanaf doodmaken hoor. Heel nee. Hij heeft ergens je woord. Dan kan je woord zien. De kid is weer missing, was op. Hij is bad. Hij zei te laat. Hij is al fucking onderal. Wie is groen? Hier zo. Oh, paard stip je in. Kom uit. Het laat maar druk. Nee, toch. Ja, dan die paard is niet zo leuk bij ons, ne? Doe maar, nee, kijk eens. Hallo. Kom hier. Ja, ne? Ek weet nie waar die pad is nie. Gaan ons hulle doodmaak. O, kyk agter jou. Ja nee, ek Ja, ek probeer. Maar ek is dood. Hy het met ook verloor. Hy is dood. Nou nie, nie. Hier. Kyk net die skills. Hulle vat die tower. O. Nou kom ons gaan. Wie is dood? Kom, ek gaan net te laat wees. Kom. Ek kan nie help nie. Fok weg hierso. Die Jakiro wil weer kaak, ek sien net. Ag, wat blyk met Jakiro? Jy moet dinges kry en ek PKB of iets. Ek typ jy uit, nee, ek typ jy uit. Ek gaan onder toe. Ek kort baie farm, ek moet as ek so wil, as ek fucking wil tank heavy is. Wieso? Ons iemand 'n item. Ek kan boontoe TP as ek moet. Gaan ons stop of wat? Okay. Pas op, allemaal is hier zo, hè. Met jij je ulti gebruik? Oh, want iemand... Ja, nee. Maar net zo. Kom. Oké. Je Boker is te stadig. Maak doe het. Bly by hom, dan kan hy fucking... Nice. Hulle het 'n word daar. Ek gaan BKB kry. Hulle gaan hom vang daar. Oh nee, wacht, jy is dood. Oh, oké. Kom maar uit daar. Maar ik ga net van pak dood. Hierdie wat ons so net ingaan om te dooi is onnodig. Wie soek hierdie item? Enigma is hier zo. Bij mij. Gaan we eens iets maken of... Ik heb BKB. Het gaat me niet erg veel helpen nie. Hoe lyk die levels? Oh ja. 22 op die Tekiro, né? Moet ek maar pipe gaan, sien dat iemand pipe gaan nie. Want dit is allemaal, is alles magical damage, niet zo paar. Kijk hoe van ons krijgt trouw. Ja, nee, hier gaan ons, ek weet nie hoe, die game, denk van my, hy trouw is al sterk al, ook gaan ons in, as hulle warside. Is een hero met top. Kom. Het is nou tijd om te komen. Oh, ik kan niet, het gaat niet. Al gebruik je 2 keer. Het heeft het 2 keer gebruikt. Het is gelijk zoals 2 keer. Ik weet niet wat ik om te doen hier. Ik kom maar weer uit. Soppie ook. Een paard het gefok of. Kom. Ik heet BKB. Hij kort op fok. Wat heb poes doen hy? Jenne. Oh my soul, kyk hier so. Ek het lank al ry die en so. Ek gaan al vir hard al. Kijk hoe maak hulle hom dood. 2 supports. Jy gesien, jy doen fuck all damage aan die drone daar nie. Kort op. Ek kan nie net ingaan. Hy Hoekom daai gebruik? Daai gaan hom fokker help hier. Hulle het 'n fok opgemaak. Jenne. Gaan top. As jy trouw kan doodmaak. Ja, maar as het staan. Is reg. Pussy. Ek het amper ja wel, sien. Ek het hard. Ja, het gesmoke. Iemand het gesmoke nou hier langs my. Asof dit of iets het nou afgegaan hier by my. Ek gaan selfs iets kry vir daai draw. Oh, hulle is in die pit, Kom. Nou is het. Daar is het. Maak hom dood as hy. Nice. Hardloop het. Hy het BKB gebruik. Nice. Wie die ages opgetel. Wow, hey. Pure damage maak my dood. 44. Was fine. Ek wil hy Jakiro doodmaak, stuk poes. Was op net, ne? Nie klif nie is. Ons kan nou ons gaan. Oh, hy is 1 keer dood. Oh, wat gaan onderaan? Dan gaan Shards en Aghanims en dan een Silver Edge krijgen. Wat doen sy Shard nogals? Om net te vinden, is alles nou maar doen. Een kakanjagi. Nou, dat stukje onderste tower. Barracks. Een tower, hè. Iemand is gegaan. Kan meer. Oké. Los hem. Hij is dood. Wat? Ja, nou zit 'n klomp dompoes in ons span nou. Oh wee. Oh wee.